Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Weston Nelson. I am here with my friend and business partner, Trading Nichols from the Crypto Cave. We are excited to join you tonight, 7:30, little after 7:30. Wanted to discuss some updates on the Fantom ecosystem and the ticker LQDR, Liquid Driver Finance. They had some big news, and we just wanted to cover that quickly. And keep in mind, none of this is financial advice, but wanted to share some information so that you had it handy to go. So why don't we dive right in, unless you had anything to add to that, Trading Nichols?
Just hello, welcome, and let's have a great show.
All right. Sounds good to me. So I suppose I should start with the news, what it was, right?
Yes, what happened with Total Liquid Driver?
Do you want to? I know we've got our screens. Do you have the article pulled up of their Medium, or do you want me to share your screen?
I do not have their Medium article up. I have their website up.
Okay, that works. So, anyways, yeah, there you go. That's exactly
that's the one. I found it from their website. Quick. All right.
Yeah, yep, that's a good website. When you find what you want to find right away, right?
Never been there, and I'm in the right place instantly. So, what can you tell us about Liquid Driver?
Yes. So, actually, very interesting protocol on Fantom DeFi. They're something that's been on my radar actually for quite a while. I believe there's a connection to this is just something I found through Sushi Swap, and I never was able to verify that, but I thought that was going to be a good fundamental thing in the background. But they provide it says on there somewhere, liquidity as a service, I believe is what they're calling it, and that's a pretty interesting use case if you think about it. But what's happening is now they have now started emissions of their yield farming on Fantom, where when you deposit liquidity on these DEXs, or the decentralized exchanges, you get just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of great tokens. And so, like, on similar to yield farming on Polygon or Ethereum or BSC, similar idea, but just with a unique spin and on a kind of better protocol, I guess you could say, in my opinion, faster, cheaper. So it's pretty remarkable.
Fees? What? I'm sorry, I'm not sure if that was part of your flow, but I just spotted 0% deposit fee.
Yeah, that means you don't have to pay anything, I believe, to deposit.
It's already cheap, but free. Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So okay, I think typically they charge a small fee for providing that to you, all the benefits that you're going to get, and I don't know if that's a permanent thing or like
an initial get you started, kind of like my Matic, having just enough Matic, even though I never used the wallet before, to get me started. This is like maybe it's something just to get people started.
No, not necessarily that. Just to not have to pay. Yeah, all the details look like they're right there though. But you'll notice when you go to the website and actually interact with the interface, they really did a great job. It's they called it like. Oh, are you on there? Okay.
Yeah, it's a website.
Okay. So hit launch Liquid Driver.
Okay.
And you'll see that total value locked right there. It says 8 million. I believe I looked at it this morning, and it was like under 5 million. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they've just been like rapidly growing. So they have Spiritland. I feel like I'm talking about like Disney World. Spiritland, and then if you scroll up a little bit, actually,
Okay, we're back to the top.
hit all.
Okay.
It's like the well, okay. They each have their own word. So walk Spiritland. I think if you go down now in the middle, it'd be Spooky Swap. It's like the Boo Cave or something. Spooky
Spooky
Island,
Island. And
and
then we got
then
the Waka territory.
Waka Territory. I like them all. I don't know which one I like the most, but hopefully, what you do see there is some pretty juicy APRs.
Very. And it's based on emission rate. So as more people come in, it should go down. Oh, these are leveraged though. That's why they're so high. Okay, I'm getting it.
No.
No?
Not like like, are you thinking of Tarot?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
this is not like Tarot. In that sense, that's the it's like their multiplier for however they're calculating their APRs. Um, not like Tarot leveraging an LP position.
So like
But
I have a little bit of Phantom I could connect to this. I have a little bit of Boo, and I could potentially put a little bit in, right?
oh yeah. But so the way this works now, Liquid Driver is oh nice, you have that perfect, yeah. So you still have to provide the liquidity on the DEX. So Spooky
So
Island,
this
that's
okay, so
Spooky Swap.
this I can't do it all here. I also have to do it over at Spooky Swap.
But look how easy they made it for you.
Okay.
There's a little button that says
Is it
provide
approved?
liquidity.
Oh, I clicked that, and then it had me connect my wallet. And next, it's approve pool is what comes up next.
Correct. Yep. Then you
Yes.
approve pool.
Okay.
And that's just like saying, yep, I'm to deposit into this pool. Now, do you have any LP tokens of Boo FTM in that wallet?
I think so. I think they might already be locked. I could free a little bit up just to have something available.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could unstake them or wherever they are right now, or
I'll just
not
see if I
necessarily.
have a little bit available. Hold on.
Well, try to hit stake.
Okay.
If you do, yeah,
Oh yeah, I had a little bit that we were during our meeting earlier. I was trying to set this up, and I hadn't put it in yet. This interest rate's higher because it's new, so sure, why not? Max it
there
out.
you go. Sweet live demonstration.
I was
The
so externally ready for this.
DeFi master.
Yeah, because I've been playing with Boo FTM all week, so
Yeah, I
I'm
know
happy to.
you seem to like it quite a bit.
Well, I just felt like they had, looking at the graphs, they felt like they had similar upside potential. And what had me really interested in it is 2 days ago was when Boo had really gone quite a bit higher than Phantom. It, someone manipulated Boo down, so it was about the same increase as Phantom. I was like, boy, I know how to pick them. They're not always
Well,
going to be balanced, but the fees have
you're
really
looking at
gone up
impermanent
last few
loss,
days.
right?
Yeah, but I felt better about that than having half stablecoin, half Phantom, and Phantom running up, and I had half as much invested. I felt better about that pool, at least for my risk and my reward considerations.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's. I wanted to share this real quick. If not a green screen, but the Boo chart. I don't know if you have that handy.
I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I got Boo
That
up. There you go.
okay, perfect. Yeah, I was looking at it on the 4 hour. Very interesting. Very interesting if you zoom out for just a couple days. Take it for what
It's
it's
thinking
worth.
about let me zoom out.
Um, but as far as the Spooky Swap token, it has now. I think it was down actually quite a bit for a while, and then it has rebounded very nicely. I'm pulling it up here too, actually.
Yeah, my internet might be slow on that.
There we go. Somebody, one of us came through.
No, it's still loading for me.
Oh, okay. How about?
Oh, I just got it. So
Okay.
there is it on the 4-hour. It definitely looks like it's trying more and more to break away higher, isn't it? It keeps getting well. Technically, this is a higher high, or excuse me, this is technically a lower high, but the lows keep going higher as well. So it'll be interesting the way to see which way the wedge breaks.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to point that out. It's an interesting thing. And whoops, did I take you off here too?
I'm in your corner.
I'm in the controls. All right, now you're back. Okay, so but obviously that's connected to Liquid Driver and Fantom, but really kind of the focus of all this is Fantom and the explosion of DeFi, decentralized finance, which is occurring seemingly every day. There's like massive news. Andre Grenier came out with their NFT transfer from Ethereum to Fantom. Mm-hmm. That's going to be huge, I think.
I think so.
It already is. We know about the Rock, my Nacho Rocks story.
Yeah, we'll have to link that up upstairs. But he ate a $19,000 nacho. Eating the nacho when it's the tiny window to mint. He didn't know it was going to be that fast.
I know but. It was not worth $19,000. Let's put it that way. But yeah. So, anyways, the NFT mania that you're seeing on Ethereum and Polygon to a large extent too on OpenSea. There's marketplaces and collectibles that are coming to Fantom. Big ones. Well, there's already some live, but I just think there's going to be a lot of action there. And I know you wanted to
mention Polygon, so I pulled up the chart. Just my instinct.
Yep. Oh! I thought you wanted to make a point there. Sorry.
No, not really. Apologies.
Well, personally, I mean, I feel a little bit more bullish on Fantom as an ecosystem, as a ticker, FTM versus Matic. Now, Matic, I still think is incredible, but price action wise, do you have a strong opinion one way or the other?
We're very middle. We're very middle. We had a double bottom that developed between the 29th and today. So over a couple of days, and we shot up and we broke above, which is nice. And we're kind of fading right now. And to me, it's a no trade zone. I don't know where it goes from here. Bullish long term, of course, but this is not a tradable time for me.
Okay, so no go from Mr. Nichols.
At least to plan a shorter along. That's my only comment there. I have to see where it really wants to go from here because it's already put out that last formation, and the market has to decide what's next.
Got it. Okay. All right. So what I had pulled up here was the Liquid Driver V2. Now, I don't believe we touched on this yet, but right, you didn't have this page up?
I had it up, but we didn't discuss it, so go for it.
Okay, so, well, we did talk about the Disney World type Spirit Land, Spooky Island, and Waka Territory. That's these three.
That's perfect.
And then, of course, that's Liquid Driver. Actually, I really like that logo icon. So, on-demand liquidity as a service, interesting concept. But again, what does that mean, and how can you benefit from that as a trader or investor in crypto? This is what we talk about, obviously, in the Crypto Cave. We're a community of traders from across the world interested in crypto and DeFi, and this is the fun stuff to us. So if that appeals to you, come join us. We'll link will be in the description. But the big thing I wanted to point out here is that this component right here. So when you own Liquid Driver tokens, which have appreciated, I believe, in the last week, like 300%, 350%.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah, a lot, right? You can stake them for a period of time, kind of like, Curve and V Curve, and similar in essence to Spirit Swap. And, well, I guess, spooky too, staking any token to get additional benefits. But see how they partnered with the 3 leading dexes. They're collaborating with them. Spirit Swap, by the way, I think is about to break 100 million TVL, which is just insane.
It is tremendous.
I mean, it really is. And here's what's so cool. You get multiple tokens, when you hold and then provide liquidity, and there's many ways to earn. So you've got these vault strategies.
Is this one of those situations where you pick what you earn, or is it different than that? I know that's exists somewhere in the Fantom realm.
You pick what you earn. What do you mean? Like,
I could swear there was. Maybe I was in La La Land, but I could swear there's a La La Land ghost. I must have had a nightmare. No, no, I was quite happy. I felt like it was
maybe that'll be the fourth one they had. I don't know if there's a ticker Lala, but yeah. No, you might be right, but it's this right here. So XLQR holders, they start earning the partners tokens of Spirit, Boo, and Waka. In addition, with the rewards that you're getting, remember I said those juicy APRs in there on that main page that you had up before. So, and it does look, I didn't even know this, leverage farming to be released. So, I think
too risky for me personally.
What?
Too risky for me personally, because it has to stay in a tight range, and these are very volatile assets. So I feel like without leverage, I'm already leveraged in a sense.
Yeah, that's a fair way to describe it, I'd say. Now the thing though, so because about Taro, we've talked about that a lot, so I'm assuming it's probably something similar, but you don't have to go 6x leverage. You can go 2x too, which is still riskier than not. But
if you're reading that things are sideways and you monitor it, that's a time you can go leverage if you wish, because we're going sideways. If we start to move it all, I'd be like, okay, pull that and switch pools. Just stay advantaged where your risks are lowest. It's something you definitely have to watch. How many times have you told me you woke up to leveraged pools? No, I won't say.
What leveraged pools being like
for you, because
crazy?
It took off.
Just this week, because Taro had a huge run up. I don't know if you have that chart handy too, but
I do. It's right here. You're kind of totally dedicated to DeFi.
You were setting that up,
specifically Fantom right now.
So yeah, when I was talking to you, it was right there on that big red candle. That was when I was not too pleased,
because it had shot up, and So what's interesting about the leveraged liquidity is if it shoots up in value, you're no longer in the range it needed to be, and it liquidates you.
Sure does.
A big drop, I assume, would do the same thing, because it's a set range that you're okay in. Any price above or below that range, You're
You're good.
leveraged.
You're in the safe zone.
Well, that's the safe zone. Anywhere else is not.
Yeah, so you have to monitor it, but just like any, I mean, if you're going to be leveraged on anything, you need to have either an automated system working for you or alerting you or manually monitoring it. I mean, would you agree? That's what I would
Yes.
say. Like,
I think that's critical because a person's got to sleep. You can't just not be in a pool because you're sleeping, because that's not part of the dream of DeFi.
that's a great quote. We'll have to put that on the website, which, by the way, we've made some more improvements. There is our updated website, cryptocave.network. Check it out. It's shinier, nicer. Put on some new paint, I guess you could say. And then if you want to join the Discord, where we will all congregate and have discourse on these fun topics, is right there, Discord. So the other thing then on Liquid Driver, if you don't mind me pulling this up,
Go for it.
I was going to share. I just wanted to share, actually, kind of going through the specific. Yeah, here we go. So they call them containers, and for people who are new to crypto, DeFi, yield farming, all this stuff, a lot of the platforms have different words for things, but they in essence mean the same thing. So, like, this is a liquidity, or it's like a vault, basically. And Yearn calls them, I think, actually just vaults. But on Fantom, there's like yield aggregators called Reaper calls them crypts, like crypts, CRYPTCS. That's hard for me to say for some reason, but
it's not an easy one.
Yeah. So, but that's what this liquid containers. So you get your LP tokens, which again is you as you're essentially becoming a market maker on one of these platforms, and then you take them and you can stake them here. And I mean, that catches my eye. 337%.
Yeah.
Right. And considering what the platform has coming for it, it's like, very interesting. 214% on USDC and Fantom. Now, I know that on SpookySwap, that is the highest traded LP pool of all their pools, at least as of, I think, a few hours ago when I checked it. So lots of fees being generated for the market makers, the liquidity providers. And then if you were to take that LP token and put it here, more benefits. It's just kind of like the DeFi Lego concept, really, composability, being able to move things and just get that yield, and get it while it's hot, because right now it really is. And it is on Fantom. Fantom is just on a tear. Their TVL, I believe, hit 700 million today. Do you know for sure?
I can pull it up real quick. That's not going to be something I have on screen, but are you talking Fantom as a whole, the whole project, or a specific project?
Yeah, as a whole, because they've been growing rapidly. Obviously, we have, hopefully, if you're tuned in any of our shows, you are aware of that. I found it here. Okay.
$205 million total value locked. No, that's liquidity. Whew, that's just liquidity.
There it is. So, and by the way, thank you to Austin from FTM Alerts, who showed me this. This is projects.fantom.network. It was funny, actually. I thought he built the website, and he was like, Wait, what? No. The Fantom Foundation put this together. But I've been on it ever since. Like, I'm like, this is really, nicely designed little UI. But it shows the TVL for each of the projects. There's Reaper, I was just talking about, 27 million. Taro, we've been talking about, 33 million, which did they just launched with a very innovative method to doing so. Scream, 100 million, also just launched. Fantom itself staked, and then Curve, Spooky Swap, 220. Wow. And you know what? I think this hasn't been updated in a moment, because we are over, so 740 million. But so Spirit Swap says 83 million. I think that may.
Are they coming up to a bonus from the Phantom Protocol when they hit 100 million? Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah, we talked about that too. Or did what?
I think
Yeah,
you talked
or did
a
he?
little bit about it last night, but that long stream is no longer available. So, what's the
Yeah,
incentive to be on Fantom if you can get a lot of value locked?
Right. It's so it's actually kind of I thought interesting ranges they have. So if you're a project and you're looking to launch somewhere, Phantoms wants you to come to their platform, and you've probably noticed how a lot of protocols have launched these liquidity mining incentives to bring new capital to ecosystems. Like the best one is when Aave went on Polygon and they rewarded in Matic. Like that just went bonkers, right? Do you remember that in April? I think, was it April?
Yes.
May, March. And that was really, in my mind, what kicked it all off for Polygon as to being one of the top DeFi kind of spaces. So Fantom has now announced their version, and I believe it was designed by none other than Andre Cronje from his claim to fame, of course, Yearn, and just being a pretty clever DeFi developer. And they're rewarding the protocols, but not directly the users. So you create a great protocol that gets total value locked at a certain extent. Your team gets rewarded, and then it just makes sense because, well, you're probably going to get more users then that way. You know what I mean? That's how it works. And you asked about what the levels were. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 5 million.
5 million's the first one.
100 million.
100 million, and then I don't
200
remember the
million?
final.
I think 200 million. I'll check. I'll look at if they have any updated documentation, or maybe I'll send Austin a DM because I'm sure he knows. He's like tapped into the Fantom pulse all the time, So, but basically, Curve already is well surpassed that.
Called the incentive program to reward DeFi. Doesn't that sound right? Fantom announces massive incentive program to reward DeFi. So it's good.
That's exactly
because basically what that is it's a big motivator for people to consider Fantom. When they're thinking about where to be listed.
Yeah, and not only that, it's an incredible protocol. By the way, the word is pronounced lachesis. Where their consensus mechanism, it's spelled LACHESIS. I've been calling it lachesis, and I heard it said it's correctly lachesis. So that they've solved the trilemma for all practical purposes. That it's secure, it's cheap, it's it's fast. Right? Did I get it? Did I get all three of them? Speed,
yes,
security. Okay.
And they said stability, security, and speed, I think, but
basically it goes really
different
fast
focuses
and you
than
don't
their
spend a lot of
marketing
money.
campaign. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it's just been on my radar for a long time, and this camp. I swear, Spirit Swap has. Where can I find? I'm just going to go to here. I'm going to pull myself off here. I'm going to go to spiritswap.com real quick, because I think they actually might have hit 100 million TVL, which would mean no, they're 92 though, 92 million. So I think they're gonna get there. Is my best guess.
I feel like I just saw them at 82 million, but I might have mixed them up with another protocol. I apologize.
Well, that's what I was saying on the on Austin's project that he built. Just kidding. The Spirit Swap, it says 83 million. Maybe this refreshes every, I don't know, half hour or something.
It was 82 million earlier. And now that you said 83 million, I know I saw 82. It's already up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's that this is it right now.
Whoa. Okay. No, I think I was wrong. I think there was a different one that was at 82 that's coming up on 100. But bravo to them, because they're about to get quite the, assuming the direction continues, they're going to get quite the reward from the.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't even actually thinking about that in this context. But if that's so 5 million, yeah, was that's like, just like, hey, launch a project, get some assets, do a good job. 100 million is you're kind of you're doing pretty well, right?
And it's pretty smart too. It releases on a schedule, so that if it is something that a protocol would sell and help grow, it would be over time, and it shouldn't cause any problems where it like dumps the value of the protocol. So.
Oh yes.
It's a slow release. It's not all at once. It's very high reward, but slow release.
Time vested reward, and it's also in Fantom.
Yes.
So,
and when you're bullish on Fantom, you would hold on to it.
Right, but I think they said you could like actually take it and stake it or do something with it, if you didn't want to sell your Fantom. But I don't know. I don't know what it is at 100 or 200, but I'm guessing that it's probably a better than 5, whatever the 5 one was. I'm sure you could find that out by, we'll put the link to the article.
And it's not just hitting that; it's time weighted average to those, because I just found the article.
We just got a alert on unusual volume.
We've got a lot of alerts while we were talking, but I stayed focused as much as I could today.
I just happened to see that one because it was on the screen here.
And what's funny too, as long as you're thinking about it, if you want to see my screen real quick, I was looking at that article, but I was wondering the price chart. I try to look up on Keck Tools. It usually works well for well for Fantom projects, but it still wasn't showing the graph on Keck Tools. So, but
we have it in the crypto cave.
Whenever you're hung out to dry on something brand new and you don't know what it's valued, I did this just shortly while ago in the screen 15 minutes ago, but you can see it in action if you like. I want to see liquid on one day, and while we're pulling up on the week, we had a massive push up, and we're really trying again. And on the day, it's spookily similar.
Wait, how much is it?
It's about 246, and if we go up to when you pull up the week, it was, well, this graph makes it look like it was at 0. Because when you explosively go up in value, the bottom of the graph looks flat. But if you could zoom in here, I think
it was like
seeing
50 cents or 20 cents or something, 60 cents maybe. Something
like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we could obviously go to like CoinGecko or wherever and find out. But yeah, no, thank you for sharing that, because that Fantom I bought is it just got like the Discord's seal of approval tool, which is great. So we like having that in our server and for our members to use because you can query the bots in Discord whenever you want. You can DM them, you can put them in the public chats if you want to share some information. That's how that's how I seem to like connect a lot of dots, is with just like when you share something, or Hawk Spirit Weaver, one of the other co-founders of Crypto Cave, he shares a chart and it's like, oh, that gives me a good idea. So yeah, I see you've got the program pulled up. Was there something that you wanted to chat about here?
Just to show that we were referencing a good source, and I put the title of the article in the chat for anyone who wished to find the article. We were actively referencing through this while we discussed it. So our information.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, what were we talking about? Massive incentive program. Yeah, so this all ties in, back to really today's topic of Liquid Driver. It's all connected because they're part of the Fantom ecosystem and just Fantom DeFi, and now this is just going to bring even probably more of a craze to. I mean, it's like, what's the word? FOMO. Like, how do human beings operate in markets?
Fear, greed, and not much in between.
Yeah, that works. So yeah, I think we kind of covered most of everything, or at least that.
Yeah, I think we've given a good overview, and we've given some resources for anyone who wants to look into it deeper. So that's a good place to wrap it up.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us on our Crypto Cave Live. We're glad to be here and share with you this exciting news. I'm sure we're going to probably head over to the cave and now check prices on a bunch of different tokens on Fantom. But sure. If this was valuable to you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because obviously crypto is like extremely time sensitive. So that's important. And then give us a shot. Join us in the Crypto Cave. We are doing some special things in terms of DAOs and the evolution of DAOs in the very near future. So we have a 7-day free trial. Give us a shot. I'll let you closing remarks.
Said perfectly. Just trade safe out there. Try to experience it for yourself. Don't be afraid to try DeFi. I'll admit that I was. I'll admit my friend here, Weston, made it very easy. And we have a lot of how-to videos to help you guys out. You don't have to ask us to repeat ourselves 100 times. You can hit rewind. And you can get a lot of great advice on how to work with it. But in the end, it is up to you and your own research on how you choose to operate with DeFi. Yes, absolutely. Same with equities, commodities, Forex, anything, right? We're saying, I guess, to be especially careful in crypto, and do your own research, make your own decisions. But there is something extremely powerful about community and what you can gain from that. So, I love it. I know you love it too. So it's like, yeah, why not chat with other people who are trying to do the same thing? You're probably going to make some connections. You know what I mean? The last 3 weeks, I kept being like, I'm too late. But boy, did I join in a good week.
You did. You really did. Nice work. Bravo.
Well, thank you. You're my pinch hitter to get me in there. We better close it up. We get too chatty. We love this stuff. Trade safe. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Thanks for watching. We will be back soon. Take care. Bye.